Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Moose Minute Project here on a Tuesday morning. Getting ready to head into the office and back to normal, pretty much after a week off, and got a lot of orders to get completed and get out, including the new Polaris Ranger stuff. So it's going to be a good week here. So, it's a crazy time. And it's a crazy, crazy world we're living in right now. I don't know how else to put it. It's sickening. It's exhausting. It's mentally draining. Every day you hear new shit that makes things not make a damn bit of sense. I guarantee if the left was pulling what is going on now with Elon Musk at the White House, all the Republicans, or most of them, would be going absolutely batshit crazy. You know, I got labeled this weekend as a in-betweener, and I am. I'm coming to you as an in-between person. I don't trust the right or the left, but I guarantee you, right now, the right is full of frickin' craziness. And if the left was doing what they're doing with access for Elon Musk, they'd be going apeshit. They would just be going apeshit and saying all kinds of things. But because it's Trump and Elon Musk, hell, have access to everything. They have access to our taxes, to our social services, to all of our Medicare, Medicaid. You pay, oh yeah, we're just checking into things. The guy wasn't elected to in a position, was never part of our government up until now. And now he has had more access to more shit than anybody needs to. And you don't have to like me, okay? I've already gone through this. You don't have to like me. You don't have to watch this. You don't have to do any of it. But if you're okay with what Elon Musk is doing by looking into our IRS, into our taxes, into yours and my information as far as tax returns and what we've paid, and you're okay with it, you have seriously got to look at how things work. And if you think he is trying to benefit anything, there you again, you are way mistaken, way out of line, because I don't buy it. I don't believe 1 minute he gives two shits about you and I. In where Medicare is, in where Medicaid is, we're going to start cutting programs. You know what's funny is the Doge was supposedly looking into all this mismanagement, and there was a few places that spent some millions of dollars. But nobody said a damn thing about the $20 million that got spent on Sunday for the president to go for a halftime. He left at halftime. Nothing was said about that waste of money. Oh, he's going to be the first sitting president to go to a football game. Yeah. Okay, big deal. It cost us, taxpayers, $20 million for him to go to the Super Bowl. And yet we're going to look at wasteful spending? How about all the golf outings? How about all of that? When does that all get cut? When do we look at the wasteful spending of paying everybody until they're dead? How about we fix that problem? Put them on a regular plan, such as a retirement plan. Put them on regular health insurance, where they pay in and we don't pay it. That seems like good ways to cut. That seems like good ways to make money. And a good way to quit wasteful spending. Just a thought. Term limits, and once you're done, you're done. You don't get your normal salary. You just get your retirement. Has a lot of us sitting here at 50 years old going, Jesus, I hope and pray I have enough, or I hope I have a plan to at least survive, or where we don't have elderly living on $1,000 a month to make it after they've busted their ass for 65, 70, 80 years, 65 years, farming, whatever they did to make it work. When do we respect our Vietnam vets, our regular vets? When do we start making them a priority? Screw the Gulf of whatever the hell you want to call it. It will always be the Gulf of Mexico to me because that's what I was taught for 50 years. Who gives a shit about Greenland right now? Or Gaza? We don't need to get involved in. How about we focus on taking care of the people that live in this country? And who gives a shit about making Canada a state? If you care about those things, guess what's getting pushed down? Our actual priorities of taking care of homelessness, taking care of the drug problem in the United States, because we have lack of law enforcement, lack of prisons, lack of things to lock people up. If that's truly your case, instead we're going to tariff countries that if drugs get in here. Why is it up to Mexico to curb their drugs that are coming into our country? Wouldn't we take care of that problem? Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll blame them. I'm still waiting for them to build that first wall, too. Don't know when that's going to happen. But I am tired of hearing about other countries renaming this, renaming Mount McKinley, whatever the hell we're doing. We have veterans that need our help. We have veterans that are killing themselves every day because of the shit they've gone through. We have people that have served in the past that are getting treated terrible because they can't get into the VA. They can't get into for medical care. And yet we're worried about we're going to take over Greenland or take over Mexico or take over the Gulf or take over Canada. For Christ's sakes, people. And then if anybody stands up against Trump, you get fucking laughed at. You get told you're a fucking idiot. It is absolutely asinine. And yes, I'm swearing this time because it just pisses me off to no end that everybody here is waving their Trump flags and waving how great it's going to be and how awesome things are. And yet we have not done one thing for the gas prices. We have not done one thing for groceries that I can tell. It still costs me a shit ton to buy a bag or a cart full. Costs me just as much to do all of that. And then if you look around, there's nothing happening. My insurance hasn't gone down. My insurance is going to continue to go up. My dad, who is in his 80s, his stuff's all going up. Because we're not billionaires, and they don't give one rat's bottom about you. And guess what? If you think Kennedy Jr. is going to take care of our health problems as the Secretary of Health, which it looks like his probably will get nominated by a slimmest margin, holy balls. Listen to that guy talk. Listen to any of these people that they're putting in charge. They don't care. They do not care about us. And that's just a fact. Like I said, you don't have to like me. You can unfriend me. You can do whatever you want. Because if you treat me well, I'll treat you well. Doesn't matter what side, but do not call me an idiot or tell me I have my head up my ass like I've been told recently again, and that I am just stupid. Okay? I've been through enough. I have an education. And yes, I'm still paying my student loans. I'm not asking for a handout because I graduated when I was 40, not when I was 22 like I should have. I'm still taking care of all that. But holy balls, people. Take a look and evaluate what you believe in. Thank God I believe in the good Lord above because I have a place to go when this comes to an end here on this earth, because that's about the only bright spot, except for the great wife I have. It's the only bright spot I have to look forward to is that, because I keep hearing about how great America is going to become. I don't see it. Just don't. And that's the facts. I don't see, because nobody's going to stand up to him. Nobody's going to say, no, that's not right. His little minion, Mango militia, is going to continue to go forward. And like I said, if you're on his side, that's fine. But take a look and tell me honestly, if Elon Musk would have been brought in by Joe Biden to do what he's doing for Trump, you'd have gone apeshit about him going into the IRS, into any of that, India or Medicare, Medicaid, your tax information, you'd have gone bonkers. Guaranteed. And you can say, oh, no, Chris, it's the best thing. No. If the Democrats would have done that, you would have gone ballistic. And that's just the facts. And most of you will disagree with that statement because you'll say, oh, no, this is great. He's a great president. He's doing the great thing. Doesn't give two licks about any of us. So, with that said, take time to hug your loved ones, tell them you love them, and bless somebody if you can. And today's day was just one big rant because I am so fed up with all of the shit that you are hearing. Federal judge just had to step in now because he won't lift the lockdown on the federal funding that he is locked up. The federal judge now has to step in and tell him, hey, dude, I told you had to do it. Now, get it done. And he's fighting that. And they're all crying. And Elon's crying with him. Yeah. Instead of worrying about Canada and all that. And now the 25% tariff on incoming steel and incoming aluminum. You guys do realize how that all works, right? You're starting to understand how that works. It isn't going to make manufacturing appear here in the U.S. just by putting a 25% tariff on shit. Just means a lot of people that use it are going to pay more for it. Sounds interesting. Costco now is limiting the amount of eggs you can buy. Heck, was doing the same thing. Yeah. Looks like we're heading in the right direction. Have a great day. Take time to bless somebody as well. Thank you for tuning in. Tomorrow I'll work on something more positive and see what we can go from there. I just needed to get that off my chest. And like I said, this is for me. And it's just how I roll with it as far as clearing my head. Because needless to say, some people are disagreeing or arguing there's anything up there. But I know there is because a stroke clot hit it. So there is. They did find a brain in there. And yeah. And it's not up my ass either, like some people have said. So have a great day. Take time to be blessed, folks, and take time to bless somebody else. Thank you for tuning in to the Moose Minute Project.